We find the product of this college also is going to be very good. Now about the juries we conducted and we saw the work. We saw 20 different portfolios. We were knowing that is not the only work that students have done. Must have been some of the sheets which have been presented. We shortlisted 12 out of them, and out of 12, then we could post-mortem give 9. Now, you are seeing we all three were giving comments on 3 different aspects of design, 3 different aspects of judging caliber of architecture. These you must have seen. And let me tell you, all the 3 are equally important. Remember, the fights were quite vigorous, and it took really 45 minutes to decide. The reason only is that the designs were very closely compatible with each other. Very, like each and every part, as while I was seeing it, each and every part, up to even toilet details, staircases, ramps, parking, the concept behind it, open spaces, scale, the urban design aspect, the aesthetical part of it, the presentation part of it, the graphical presentation as well as the presentation given by the student. Everything has given a one cumulative impression of each of the student to us. And when we are discussing each of students' case, well, in our discussion, in fact, those details were coming. So it's not that jurors have taken decision criticizing the client and justifying your concept. You must have ability to accept the rejection of your design, because your design, your concept also might have a flaw. Rather than recorrecting the concept which is totally wrong, in fact, you should have ability to do something else and ultimately reach to a thing where you are satisfied. And I am 100% sure, after practice of 30-35 years, so many things you can learn from clients, so many things you can learn from non-architects, so many things you can learn from even a simple mason.
Keep quiet. I want some answers. Who would be the winner? Any guesses? What were you doing during the day? No, we don't want the name of the college. We want the name of the project. Academy of Architecture. International Academy of Architecture is the winner. Yes. I want the project. Reawakening the mosque as a community hub, shared. The 2 winners must now prepare themselves for the final jury to be held in Bhubaneswar or Cuttack on the 6th of October. You have to be there. Your presentations will go directly from here. Your sheets will go directly from here. But you have to be there to present before the jury. And all the best to you. We want a winner from this zone for the national final meeting. Thank you, and that brings us to the end of the program. your students, sir.
Professor Jayashree, distinguished members of the jury, Professor Solomon, Professor Vikram, Professor David, faculty members, participants, students, and friends. I spent 3 days here, and end of the 3 days, I will be going back with a lot of pleasant memories. I would like to congratulate Nyasa for conducting this event in such a transparent, non-controversial way. I would also like to congratulate the participant. I won't call the two who have been shortlisted as winners, because if I say winners, then there has to be losers. I wouldn't consider others as losers at all. Your entries have been analyzed and judged on comparison. Probably on priorities, these two were selected. So others should not lose the heart. And a word about the McGAN'S school. You have a wonderful situation, nice location, dedicated staff. All the best of luck till next year. Thank you.
Our director, Professor Solomon, to do us the honors by felicitating our chief guest, Professor Azhar.
The shawl is most appropriate in this weather. I request the chief guest to keep it on. Thank you so much.
Principal, Professor Vikram, to do us the honors by felicitating Professor Jayashree Deshmukh. Jayashree to now honor the Council of Architecture Executive Committee member, Professor Prakash Deshmukh.
It's my honor. As the host? Yes, as the host. This is the greatest pleasure. The fellow members of the Council of Architecture have promised me that the President, as soon as he is elected, will visit our college first.
That all of us rise for our national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब